Last week, Apple announced some very cool new products from their HQ in California. The theme, California Dreaming, was superb and those video angles were absolutely amazing. Now, we expect these new iPhones and iPads and Apple Watch to become available in our part of the world sometime later this year. And in this video, we'll take you through the highlights of the event and share with you our first impressions. Stay tuned and join us for some exciting Apple updates. Welcome to Next Up Online. Now, after several years of releasing the iPhone in the middle of the year, Apple changed things up in 2011 by announcing the newest version of the device in September. Ever since then, these Q4 updates and these new product launches have become the most highly anticipated events on the international tech calendar. Now, this year was no different. Tim Cook and his lieutenants introduced the iPhone 13, the new iPad mini, and the new iPad, as well as the Apple Watch 7, including new updates for Apple Fitness Plus. In this episode of Next Up, we'll go through some of the products that we think will hit our shores here. YouTube keeps reminding us that 85% of our viewers have not subscribed to our channel yet. So come on, what are you waiting for? So there were some really cool new iPhones announced. First up is the iPhone 13. Now, last year's focus was on the 5G capabilities of the iPhone 12, but this year it's all about the video. I tell you, this new iPhone will really awaken the filmmaker in you and bring out those creativity juices, and I'll come back to that in just a minute. But much has changed compared to the iPhone 12, so let me concentrate on those standout features. Now, as before, the new iPhone comes in two different sizes. There's iPhone 13 and there's iPhone 13 mini. But now, the 6.1-inch and 5.4-inch displays of the iPhone feature ceramic shield on the front. It's exclusive to iPhone and it's tougher than any other smartphone glass. Both models have an industry-leading IP68 rating for water resistance and are designed to protect against spills from common liquids. Furthermore, the improved Super Retina XDR OLED display delivers an incredible contrast ratio for true blacks and a 28% increase in maximum outdoor brightness at 800 nits with higher peak brightness for HDR content like photos and videos at 1200 nits, all while being more power efficient. So when you're lying on the beach and you're looking at those photographs on your iPhone, no problemo. Next, the major battery life improvements come to the new lineup. iPhone 13 now delivers all-day battery life, offering up to 2.5 more hours in a day than iPhone 12. And iPhone 13 mini provides up to 1.5 hours more in a day than iPhone 12 mini. So you can see there's quite a significant bump up in that battery power, which is really quite useful. The camera system also received a major upgrade. iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 mini now both have the new wide camera with sensor shift optical image stabilization. It's a technology introduced in iPhone 12 Pro Max and not found in any other smartphone. It stabilizes the sensor instead of the lens, so shots are a lot more steady, while the custom-designed ultra-wide camera with a new sensor captures images with more detail in the dark areas of photos and videos with less noise. You really are going to be impressed with what this new sensor can actually do. Now, onto the video capabilities of the new iPhones. The new cinematic mode records videos of people, of pets, anything like objects, with a beautiful, beautiful depth effect with automatic focus changes, so anyone can capture cinema-style moments even if they aren't a professional filmmaker. This focus can be changed during and after capture, And users can also adjust the level of bokeh in the relevant apps on their Mac, making the iPhone 13 lineup the only device able to edit the depth of field effect in video even after recording, which is quite significant. Cinematic mode records in Dolby Vision HDR, which is pretty awesome as well. Now, both models also offer HDR video recording with Dolby Vision, from capture to editing and sharing, now supported for 4K up to 60 frames per second on all cameras. Next up, photographic styles allows users to bring their personal photo preferences to every image. Now, these preset and customized preferences work across different scenes and subjects and intelligently apply the right adjustments to different parts of the photo to ensure that the important elements like skin tones, for example, are all preserved. Now, all of these improvements are made possible by the new A15 Bionic chip. A new 6-core CPU with 2 high-performance cores and 4 high-efficiency cores is up to 50% faster than the competition and is the fastest in any smartphone. The new 4-core GPU is up to 30% faster than the competition and enables more lifelike visuals and lighting effects in graphic-intensive games. As the name implies, the iPhone 13 Pro is a more advanced version of the iPhone 13. So it received the same upgrades, including cinematic mode and photographic styles. I will therefore only discuss where the Pro range is different from the regular iPhone models. First off, the iPhone 13 Pro lineup features the best camera system ever on an iPhone. The all-new wide camera offers a massive improvement in low light conditions, up to 2.5 times when compared to iPhone 12 Pro, and nearly 1.5 times better when compared to iPhone 12 Pro Max. The ultra-wide camera brings a 92% improvement for low light environments, producing images that are brighter and sharper than ever before. This new lens also unlocks something never before possible on iPhone: macro photography. Now, macro also extends to video, including slow-mo and time-lapse. The new iPhones also boast a new 77mm telephoto camera, allowing users to get closer to their subjects while recording video and offering 3 times optical zoom for a total of 6 times optical zoom range on the camera system. For the first time ever, night mode comes to all cameras on iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max, including the telephoto camera. iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max also introduce ProRes, which is an advanced video codec used widely as the final delivery format for commercials, feature films, and broadcasts to offer higher color fidelity and less compression. With that, iPhone is the only smartphone in the world to provide an end-to-end workflow in Dolby Vision or ProRes, making it a true workhorse for professional filmmakers. The A15 Bionic chip in the iPhone 13 Pro lineup is even more advanced because it features a new 5-core GPU that brings the fastest graphics performance in any smartphone, up to 50% faster than the leading competition. iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max introduce the most advanced display ever on an iPhone, Super Retina XDR with ProMotion, supporting an adaptive refresh rate from 10 Hz to 120 Hz for fast frame rates when users need it, and at the same time preserving battery life when they don't. Offered in both 6.1-inch and 6.7-inch sizes, the intelligent new display makes gestures, animations, and activities like gameplay, for example, feel so much faster and a lot more responsive. Now, this is the brightest display ever on an iPhone, with an up to 25% higher maximum outdoor brightness at 1000 nits. Both models are available in 4 striking colors, including the all-new Sierra Blue. That's my favorite. It comes in silver, it comes in gold, and it comes in graphite. And finally, the battery life has also improved as well. iPhone 13 Pro will last up to 1.5 hours longer in the day than the iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 13 Pro Max will last up to 2.5 hours longer in a day than the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So you can see that's quite a bump up in power. Remember, these are only the features where the Pro lineup is different from the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 mini. All their improvements extend to the Pro range as well. This year's iPhone announcements centered around the camera improvements and video capabilities, whereas last year it was all about the transition to 5G. But 5G wasn't a thing yet in our country, and for that reason, we'd like to pick up this thread again. We spoke to MTN and Vodacom about their plans for 5G, the rollout, and they are taking this rollout really seriously. In fact, all the major cities are already covered. Here's Vodacom spokesperson Byron Kennedy explaining some of the benefits of 5G for the average consumer.
So what does this mean for you and me? With 5G, you can watch high quality video in 4K and 8K, take part in cloud gaming. If you're working from home, for example, you can download movies much faster and stream games without any interruptions.
According to MTN's Communication and Reputation Management Executive, Jackie O'Sullivan, 5G is expanding rapidly across the country, and iPhone users are some of the first to adopt 5G.
Certainly we are seeing an uptake on the iPhones. It's definitely been a big driver for that specific device. We're also seeing obviously high usage in homes. People are always very keen. You know, those early adopters want to get on to the best and the quickest as soon as they can. Being very successful with the gaming community as well.
For that reason, the new iPhones are ideally situated for you to make the switch to 5G now. No rumor site had seen this one coming, but earlier this week, Apple announced a brand new successor to the most popular iPad model. The 9th generation of the iPad comes equipped with the powerful A13 Bionic chip, delivering a 20% performance boost over the previous generation. And that's a big jump if you think about it. This makes the new iPad up to 3 times faster than the best-selling Chromebook, and up to a whopping 6 times faster than the best-selling Android tablet. Now, the added performance allows users to really easily run advanced apps, play games on the most affordable iPad. The center stage experience of the iPad Pro is now available on iPad, and that's pretty amazing if you think about it. It's enabled by the new 12 megapixel ultra-wide front camera and neural engine, so users can enjoy even more engaging video calls. Now, as users move around, center stage automatically pans the camera to keep them in view. And when other users join in, the camera follows them too and pans accordingly and zooms in and out to include them in the conversation. Now, center stage works both in FaceTime as well as third-party video calling apps. So really, from a work-from-home perspective and being able to have the versatility to use the new iPad from wherever you are is pretty amazing. Now, for the first time, True Tone comes to the beautiful 10.2-inch Retina display on iPad. A new upgraded ambient light sensor enables True Tone, which basically adjusts screen content to the color temperature of a room, which makes images, for example, appear a lot more natural and provides users with a more comfortable viewing experience in all lighting conditions and environments. Now, the new iPad offers support for the first generation Apple Pencil and starts with 64 gigabytes of storage, which is double the storage of the previous generation. Equally surprising was the announcement of a new iPad mini. Now let's look at that new iPad mini. The new iPad mini features a larger 8.3-inch liquid retina display with narrow borders, all while keeping the same compact footprint. Combined with the new landscape stereo speakers, this delivers a great image and movie viewing experience. The all-screen design is enabled by moving Touch ID to the top button of the iPad mini. The device now supports the second generation of Apple Pencil, which attaches magnetically to iPad mini for wireless charging and pairing. iPad mini gets a huge performance boost from the new A15 Bionic chip, with an efficient design that delivers all-day battery life. The 6-core CPU delivers a 40% jump in performance, and the 5-core GPU delivers an 80% graphics performance increase compared to the previous generation of iPad mini. Like the new iPad mini now comes with Center Stage, and Center Stage is awesome, as I explained before in this video. The back camera now features a 12 megapixel sensor with focus pixels and a larger aperture to capture sharp, vivid photographs. It also features a true tone flash, which is perfect for capturing images in low light. With the new image signal processor in A15 Bionic, users will also see remarkably natural-looking photos with Smart HDR, which improves image quality by recovering details in shadows and highlights. 5G is now available on the iPad mini, which allows it to reach peak speeds of up to 3.5 gigabits per second. In ideal conditions, Wi-Fi 6 ensures even faster Wi-Fi connections as well. The iPad mini now features a USB-C port for up to 5 gigabits per second data transfer, which is 10 times faster than the previous generation and connects to a vast ecosystem of USB accessories that include cameras, external storage, and displays up to 4K. So think of moving all the photographs you take on your digital camera onto this new iPad mini. It does it super fast. This gorgeous iPad comes in a new array of finishes. There's pink, there's starlight, there's purple, and even space gray. So I can't wait to try one for myself. This really looks like a neat package. The Apple Watch has been a huge success in South Africa and is the category leader in the country. Now, many people have used the device to achieve a much healthier lifestyle, in part driven by the efforts of Discovery and its Vitality Active Rewards program. Simply by reaching your weekly exercise goals, you can fund an Apple Watch. We'll put up the link to that particular program in the description below. So, me and a lot of other South Africans will be delighted that Apple this week announced the Apple Watch Series 7, featuring a re-engineered always-on retina display with significantly more screen area and thinner borders, while minimally changing the dimensions of the watch itself. The new watch is now slightly larger, 41mm and 45mm sizes. The user interface is optimized to take advantage of the shape and the size of the new display. It also has a brand new QWERTY keyboard that can be tapped or swiped with QuickPath, allowing users to really slide a finger to type and utilize on-device machine learning to really anticipate the next word based on the context, making text entry easier and faster on your Apple Watch, which is really, really cool. Now, the battery lasts 18 hours on a single charge and can be charged 33% faster compared with the Apple Watch Series 6. Now, this is the part I'm most excited about. Apple Watch 7 is the most durable Apple Watch ever, with a stronger, more crack-resistant front crystal. It is the first Apple Watch to have an IP6X certification for resistance to dust and maintains the WR50 water resistance rating. The newest Apple Watch continues to offer tools for health and wellness, including an electrical heart sensor and ECG app, as well as blood oxygen sensor and app. Apple Watch 7 comes in 5 beautiful new aluminium case finishes, along with a range of new band colors and styles. Now, there's also good news for South African cyclists. The new Watch OS 8, which is due out very, very soon, brings new features to anybody who rides a bike. And this is great if you're riding a bike off-road and on-road. Apple Watch uses advanced algorithms to analyze GPS, heart rate, accelerometer, and gyroscope data to detect when users begin a ride, and prompts them to start an outdoor cycle workout if one was not yet initiated. Also, cycling workouts have auto pause and resume, so your metrics are more accurately reflected, as well as time spent, for example, on your bike, how long you're cycling for, etc., etc. And these are very important because, the time spent versus moving and stationary, like waiting at a robot, for example, or hitting the brakes for taxis, for example, is all captured on that particular route that you're taking. Apple also revealed updates to Apple Fitness Plus, which will soon be available in 21 countries, but unfortunately not yet in South Africa. But I'm holding thumbs because boy, do I need that in my life. All in all, we are very excited, and we will bring you in-depth reviews when we can lay our hands on the new iPhone 13, the new iPad, iPad mini, and finally, the awesome Apple Watch 7. To help us continue to make these videos, please do comment, tell us which of these devices you loved, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell because that will alert you every time there's a new video. So thank you for watching Next Up. We'll see you soon.